Yep, got it.
Okay. I'm renaming Candace here.
Hello.
Evening, Candace. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
I miss you, Candace.
Miss you, Zylman. What's up?
I just got back into town. I've been traveling.
We're live on YouTube, guys, just so you know.
So we don't say anything bad.
Just so you know. That's okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we have 9 aldermen present, Mayor.
Okay.
Wow, that's not good.
What time do we have right now? You know what?
7:01.
Okay. Well, we can start. Could you read the heading?
Your call. Yes.
Go ahead.
This is the regular meeting of the City of Blue Island held remotely on Tuesday, June 23rd, 2020 at 7 p.m. as permitted by Public Act 101-0640, which went into effect on June 12, 2020 in response to the COVID pandemic. Participate remotely, download the Zoom app or call 312-626-6799. City Council meeting ID is 850-5820-6597 with a password of 708411.
All right. We'll call this meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
Indivisible,
with
Liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
Thanks very much. Could I have a roll call, Mr. Clerk?
Sure. Thinker absent. Steve-O.
Here.
Steve-O here. Johnson.
Here.
Johnson here. Alexander. She's mute, but I see her name here.
Here.
Present. Villado.
Here.
Present. Costas. Costas absent. Rita. Rita absent. Donahue. Donahue absent. Holly.
Here.
Holly here. Farnwell.
Here.
Farnwell here. Hill.
Here.
Hill here. Mack.
Oh, here.
Mack here. Carr.
Here.
Carr here. Zylman.
Here.
Zylman here. 10 present at the time, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. We'll move on to number 4, the presentation of general proceedings. I'll need a motion and a second for the motion to approve the city council minutes for the date of June the 9th, 2020. I need a motion and a second.
I make a motion, Zylman.
I second.
Okay, Michael, Alderman Mack, second. Thank you very much. If no questions, roll call, please.
Steve-O.
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson.
Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Villado.
Aye.
Villado, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 10 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Could you read the next part, number 5, public comment?
Sure. Public comment shall be by email only. Persons interested in making a public comment must email their public comment to rhoiser@City of Blue Island by June 23rd, 2020 at 7 p.m. Emailed public comments received will be read during the public comment portion of the meeting by City Clerk Randy Hoiser.
Thank you very much. Any comment?
I have 2 this evening, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Carol DePace Green, on Saturday, June 13th, 2020, Together Blue Island Strong face mask, gloves, and food distribution event at Eisenhower High School distributed more than 1,000 face masks and gloves, 300 bottles of hand sanitizer, 100 individual meals, and more than 850 bags and boxes of food. A special thank you to Blue Island Corporal Officer Tony Strezzo. Thank you to our generous donors who include Blue Island Mayor Vargas, Blue Island Alderman Fred Bellato, Bill Farnwell, Tom Hawley, Johnny Hill, Dexter Johnson, Alan Sevo, and Cantelo-Zylman. Retired Blue Island Alderman Nancy Thompson. Angelo Green, Kerry Horvath, Mark and Kathy Keener, Marcia Lee, Tom Mantell, Mike Powers, Bella Reyes, Bridget Smith, Victoria Torres, Casa Blue Island, Commit of Cheramastico, Salvation Army, Neighborhood Watch Group 37, and Thrivent Financial. Thank you to all the volunteers who include Blue Island Mayor Domingo Vargas, Alderman Fred Bellato, Alderman Bill Farnwell, Alderman Johnny Hill, Alderman Alan Sevo, Alderman Rayanne Cantelo-Zylman, Blue Island Salvation Army team, Debbie Ciciora, Commit of Cheramastico team, Angelo Green and his team, Suzanne Gutrich, Dexter Johnson Jr., Kathy and Mark Keener, Alicia Miller of Beloved and her team, Bridget Smith, Victoria Torres, and Valerie Weisberg. With apologies in advance to anyone who may possibly have not been included in the thank you. Thank you to other Blue Island organizations who recognize the need in Blue Island is great and are distributing food and other items to the people. Let's keep going. Our next face mask, glove, hand sanitizer, and food distribution will be Saturday, July 18th, 2020, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. while supplies last at Dwight D. Eisenhower High School. For more information or to get involved, contact Carol DePace Green at cdepacegreen with an E at iCloud.com or text 773-320-0339. This is a resident organized event, not a city-sponsored or BI taxpayer-funded event.
Okay, thank you.
I have one more here, but I got a couple more people in the room, so doing double duty, a producer too. So,
Got it. Take your time.
all right. Another one we got is from Rochelle Orozco, Neighborhood Watch Group 37. Hello, City Clerk Randy Heuser. We need to read our letter in the public comment. I'm sorry. Okay. Neighborhood Watch Group number 37. Orozco 18 at sbcglobal.net, 708-743-0092 or 708-597-5352. Attention Blue Island City Council and city officials. Our 5th ward needs your help. We are officially asking you to terminate Robinson Engineers. Numerous times, Eric Alvarez, city engineer, has inspected multiple sites carelessly. He has no integrity or accountability for the work he has inspected. How many times Mr. Alvarez does not show us he does not value Blue Island or his job? We have 2 law firms on our payroll. We want a lawsuit. I will send a package with all of our issues from homeowners. Below are some of the things we have issues with. Number 1, flooding issues, for example, drainage in streets, alleys, and basements. Our homes are suffering from poor sewage systems, foundation damages, mold, termites from flooded basements, decreased property values and appearances. 2, rain garden issues. These gardens house rodents, rats, possums, and raccoons. These rodents have ruined roofs to create nests. Our overcharged water bills. Blue Island residents are being charged for water they are not using. We want an explanation why water bills do not show reflections of less water when homes are empty for numerous weeks. We need a detailed description of our city water usages. We will be sending our packages together with the different officials to get help. Sincerely, Captain Nancy Thompson, Co-Captain Rochelle Orozco, 5th Ward Trustee Board of Neighborhood Watch Group 37.
Excuse me, Clerk Heuser, Mr. Mayor, this is Eric Alvarez for those of us calling in. Would it be okay for me to address some of those, Mr. Mayor?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to talk. I mean, I don't usually like to speak when I'm not on the agenda, but I feel like I'm a little bit shocked, like that Ms. Roscoe in the Neighborhood Watch Group would think that we're not accountable to them or we're not responsive. I mean, both of them have my mobile phone number. I've emailed them, I don't even know how many times, especially when Ms. Thompson was an alderwoman. And I'm a little bit shocked to think that we're not accountable. We're here at every single city council meeting. I mean, I'm always here in case of any concerns. And I don't know if they had specific concerns, I would hope that we could set up a meeting with them or something. I don't know. I just don't agree that we're not accountable and that we don't care about Blue Island. I mean, We're here at every city council. We're here at every finance committee we have something to do with, every community development, every municipal services, and it just seems unfair. And I would love to meet with them to address their concerns if that is something that we could do. I mean, with regards to the flooding in the Northeast neighborhood, I know that we have a problem there. The entire city knows we have a problem there, and we're working with the sewer district to fix it. I'd like to communicate that to them. And same thing with the rain gardens. I mean, it was a different project done by a different firm, but we're here to help the city work through those issues. And I mean, we don't do anything with water billing, but I mean, any of their concerns, I would like to be here to work with them. And I'm shocked to think that they would say that we're not accountable.
All right, you know what, you can probably set something up, and we'll try to get that going as quickly as possible with you and Neighborhood Watch 37.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, Randy, to both of you for letting me talk.
All right, thank you. Anything else, City Clerk?
That's all on the comments.
Okay. We'll move on to number 6, report of city officials. I have 2 appointments if you want to go individually or as both as a group. One of them is the reappointment of Emily Meyer. Her term would be ending in civil service on 4/30/22, and the other one would be Mr. Kevin McKinney. His term again for civil service would be ending 4/30/23. So I would need a motion in a second.
Alderman Steven so moves.
I'll make a second, and I'm sure Mr. Stevo agrees. We could do both these in the same motion.
Okay, you got it. Okay, if there's no any questions, then roll call, please.
Stevo.
Aye.
Stevo, aye. Johnson.
Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas.
Aye.
Costas, aye. Rita. Oh, excuse me. Hawley.
Aye.
Hawley, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 11 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Going on to mayor's announcements. I want to thank publicly Public Health and Safety Committee, our staff, and the aldermen regarding the firecracker or fireworks issue, the topic about the illegal possession, use of fireworks in the city of Blue Island. I know that committee has worked diligently, and there were different issues, different things of topic to our police chief and our fire chief. They prepared a strategy for this coming 4th of July and the days before and after, and they've been trying to implement it little by little. Again, from my office, we did get a message out to all of you aldermen. We did drop off a couple copies, and we have more available at your disposal. So if you can pass them out to your constituents, and we need everybody's help. This isn't just the police issue, fire issue. We need the whole community to come together, because or else it's going to get out of hand, as it has gotten out of hand over the years, little by little. And again, it isn't fair to the residents of Blue Island, the people who are sick, our veterans, our pet owners, and basic residents of Blue Island to deal with this at all hours of the day. So in the message that I wrote in English and in Spanish, and it's available to all of you, and if there's residents out there who want copies, we'll try to do our best to get it out there, to get it out to the neighborhood. It shows what the fines would be for the first one and what they would be subsequently. So again, we need everybody's help to get the word out, not only through social media, but face to face. City Clerk, any business?
No business.
Any bids?
No bids.
All right, City Treasurer's business, we need a motion and a second for the approval of the inter-fund transfers from unrestricted and restricted accounts. I'll need a motion and a second.
I'll make a motion. Alderman Carr.
Okay, who did the motion? Alderman Carr, okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a second? All right, thank you very much. Any questions? Oh, thank you. If there's no questions, I'll need a roll call.
I had a question.
Go ahead, sir. Yes, Alderman.
Could you please tell us how much money is involved right here?
That, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but if I don't have it, I can get it to you.
So I have that Right. No, I don't have that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alderman, could we give that to you? Is that
Yes.
all right?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, do we have a motion and a second?
We got that. Yes, Carr and Holly.
Oh, yeah, okay. Roll call, please.
Steve-O.
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson.
No.
Johnson, no. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas.
Aye.
Costas, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 10 ayes and 1 no, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next is the cash collections receipt report. Again, do we need a motion for that?
No.
Okay. And then I have no treasurer's announcements. City Attorney, any business?
Mayor, the only question I have is when the next Judiciary Committee meets. The reason is I'd like to send them an ordinance to establish a remote meeting policy during a declared disaster so we can make sure we're in compliance with the new legislation that was passed. And I don't know when the meeting is, but I would like to send it to Judiciary and have it considered by Judiciary before the next City Council meeting, if that's at all possible.
That's fine. Randy, do we know the date offhand?
Supposedly it's July 21st.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't,
That's the
why don't
next
I do this?
schedule.
I'll submit the ordinance
I
to
could,
the entire.
I could
sorry.
send, I can send Nancy Rita a message. Maybe we can have a meeting before July
Okay.
21st.
A special meeting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could get a hold of Nancy.
Okay.
Okay. is it
She's the
Alderman Zylman?
chairperson.
Yeah, that's Alderman Zylman.
Yeah, she's the chairperson.
Okay, what I'll do then is I'll send it to you tomorrow, first thing, and I'll copy Alderman Rita. But if you could communicate with her and see if we could have a meeting before the next
July
City Council.
Okay, perfect. I'll call her. Yep.
From the committee.
You got
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you very much, Alderman. Thank you. Anything else, Council?
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Committee reports, Community Development Committee.
Mayor, we have two resolutions, both are related, abandoned property sales. The first one is resolution number 2020-021, a resolution authorizing city staff to conduct the sale of property commonly known as 2811 West Broadway Avenue, Blue Island, Illinois, with property index number 2436-315-004-0000.
Okay, need a motion and a second, please.
Motion.
Motion by Alderman Zylman, and the second?
Second, Cassidy.
Alderman Hill.
Costas.
All right. Okay, that's fine. If any questions? If not, roll call, please.
Alderman Steve has a question.
Yes, go ahead, Alderman Steve. Go ahead.
Yes, Alderman Bellato, is there a predetermined buyer already on this?
Neither one, not that I know of. Mark said he's got to put it in the paper. I already asked him to notify us as soon as that public notice is made, and I will let all the aldermen know, because I'm sure there's someone interested. These houses have been empty for at least the one on Rexford for 10, 15 years. I know the neighbor's been asking about it, but not that I know of. Nobody predetermined that's been asking like on a recent basis, no.
Will there be a public auction?
It's a public sealed bid. I believe how Mark does it through the land bank. You would have to talk to him, or we can talk to him. I can get back to you. I'm not sure how he does it. He does put it in the paper though for sealed bid.
Alderman Steve-O, this is Kerry Horvath.
Yes.
What Mark Miller does is he publishes it in I believe it's in the Southtown.
Correct.
Anybody interested can submit a proposal. The properties were just recently, this property and the next one on the agenda were just recently appraised in April, on April 1st. The appraisals are available for public inspection. And if the proposals are submitted, if a viable contract proposal is submitted, the city council then has to review it or have it reviewed, but you have to approve any sale. It has to be for not less than 80% of the value, and you have to approve any sale by a 2/3 vote of the corporate authorities, which is 10 votes. Hopefully that answers your question. We're not doing a public auction, though, that I'm aware of.
Yes, yes, it does. Thank you, Carrie.
Okay, so we got a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Steve-O,
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson,
Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander,
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato,
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas,
Aye.
Costas, aye. Holly,
Aye.
Holly, aye. Farnwell,
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill,
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mac,
Aye.
Mac, aye. Carr,
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman,
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 11 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Next, we have Resolution 2020-022, very similar to the previous one, a resolution authorizing city staff to conduct the sale of property commonly known as 13313 South Rexford Avenue, Blue Island, Illinois, with property index number 2531-338-007-0000.
Okay, do we need a motion and a second, please?
Alderman Casares motion.
Alderman Hill.
Okay, so we got Alderman Casares' motion, second by Alderman Hill. Any questions? If not, roll call, please.
Steve-O,
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson,
Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander,
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato,
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas,
Aye.
Costas, aye. Holly,
Aye.
Holly, aye. Farnwell,
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill,
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mac,
Aye.
Mac, aye. Carr,
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman,
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 11 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Anything else, council?
That's it from Community Development.
Thank you very much. Finance Committee.
Under the Finance Committee, we have several motions here. The first one is a motion to approve payroll for June 12, 2020 for the amount of $376,753.73.
We got a motion. Do we have a second?
Alderman Hill.
Alderman Hill, second. Any questions? If not, roll call, please.
Steve-O,
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson,
Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander,
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato,
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas,
Aye.
Costas, aye. Holly,
Aye.
Holly, aye. Farnwell,
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill,
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mac,
Aye.
Mac, aye. Carr,
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman,
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 11 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Next, we have a motion to approve accounts payable for June 24th, 2020 for the amount of $489,014.24.
We got a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Alderman Carr.
All right, Alderman Carr, second. If no questions, roll call, please.
Question.
Alderman,
Yes, go ahead, Alderman.
thank you, Mayor.
This is
Alderman Bellato, is there a line item on this accounts payable for an exterminator, rodent control?
I'm sorry, Alderman, I don't have it in front of me. I don't recall the exterminator being on there. I do recall us discussing it at the Finance Committee and having a resolution to where we're getting the money to pay for it. I think the entire committee voted in favor of it at the last meeting. So I would think it's coming pretty soon. If we're going to hire them, it'd have to go through City Council next, I'm sure.
That's very important for the residents of the 7th Ward and other parts of Blue Island where we have a rodent problem. And
No, I agree. And then the entire committee, I believe it was unanimous that we want to move forward with that.
thank you.
Anything else?
Alderman Johnson.
Go ahead, Alderman.
The question that I have is, are Costa on that payroll and is Montana Welch on the payroll?
I know Acosta was not on there. I don't think Montana Welsh was on there. Again, Alderman, I don't have it.
They're not.
See
They are
them.
not.
I didn't hear you.
They are not.
They are not. Okay.
Alderman Farren, question?
Go ahead.
Just a quick one, just a matter of not being familiar. On page 4, there's a payment to Corvell Corporation. Having to do with, well, there's a $4,492 payment February contract. Maybe I've just forgotten, but I'm just not familiar with this one. Does anybody know what that's for?
Alderman Fairwell, this is Kerry Horvath. Corvell does evaluations on workers' compensation matters to determine whether they're called utilization reviews to determine whether requested services are medically necessary. They also evaluate the bills that are submitted by the medical providers in workers' compensation matters to determine if they comply with the schedules that have been established under the Workers' Compensation Act. And so that's what they do as a vendor. Specifically, I don't know what may be included in this particular payable, but they have been incredibly valuable to the city in terms of reducing or telling us when requested the correct amount of the medical billing as opposed to the amount that has been billed by the provider, which in many instances represents a significant difference. Does that answer your question?
I do appreciate the curious, just at the amount, $4,492.76. It's just an amount that kind of jumps off me because I don't recall seeing, and again, I could just be forgetting, but I can't, it says February contract, so I think it's what it says.
Yes, and I don't know specifically what that represents, but I was trying to answer your question about Corvell in general, okay?
That's helpful, thank you. I don't know, did anybody else know anything further about it?
We could get back to you unless you want to take that off.
I guess if you could pass it, and if I could just be notified, what it's for, that would be helpful for future reference. Thank you.
I can take it one more level. We're self-insured for workers' comp, so they administer it for us, but that's about the only thing I would add to what Kerry said. That's the only thing we're self-insured and they administer it for us. And then
okay, if you
I do know this, that on one, Alderman, this is Kerry Horvath again. On 2 of our claims, because the medical procedures involved were so numerous that we asked them to conduct a number of reviews for us of the billing and of the actual services provided. Now, whether that they are all included in this one particular February billing, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm good with going ahead with it, and just maybe could let us all know what the details.
Sure, okay. We will do that by tomorrow. Thank you. We got a motion, and do we have a second?
I have a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sure it's something that I've missed before, or maybe it just stuck out because there were so many. But cleaning specialists, there was 8. It says they were all for body removals. Do we get reimbursed for that, or what is that for? Maybe it's just because there were so many, or maybe I've just totally spaced those out in the past. But
I know that unless
a lot of body removals.
Yeah, I know that. First thing came to mind when you mentioned the company. It is body removals. The number of removals, I wouldn't be able to answer that. I guess it would be the chief, but that's the company that I believe comes up and removes bodies and cleans up the area.
I mean, there's just 8. That was a lot. Is it because of the pandemic, or is it more than normal?
A combination of both.
I know at least 3 people I know personally that have passed away in town, and that's within the last 2-3 weeks. So I guess it adds up. So
I guess, but I mean, I know people who've passed away in town too, and I mean, they never had cleaning specialists come in and the city pay for it. I mean, that's why it's just weird.
If they
a lot of times, let's put it this way, it's because of the crime scene, like the one in the Shell. That one had to be done.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of the ones that's on this bill.
Yeah, and on a well-being check when you find someone that hasn't picked up their mail or
Yeah,
whatever.
and that's right. There was one in California Gardens also.
Yes.
Okay. It was just a lot.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's a
yes.
lot.
Unfortunately, yes, yes. So we got a motion, we got a second.
Yes.
Roll call, please.
Steve-O.
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson.
No.
Johnson, no. Alexander.
Yes.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas.
Aye.
Costas, aye. Hawley.
Aye.
Hawley, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 10 ayes and 1 no, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, the next three actually. First one is Resolution 2020-023, a resolution regarding surface transportation program funding for Western Avenue two-way conversion from Gregory to 127th Street. Basically, unless Eric wants to talk about it, it's just basically saying we're okay with it going back to two-way. There's a grant we're applying for, and I'll turn it over to Eric if you're still on, if you want to just give a 1-minute review of this. It's not a project if we get it won't be for many years down the road, but it's something we need to say we're interested in doing.
Sure, exactly, Alderman. This is Eric Alvarez again. So the Western Avenue two-way is a commitment to fund the local match on this project, which is exactly how Alderman described, to convert Western Avenue between one-way and two-way. And this is something that we need to pass in order to keep the project in the queue to be approved by Southwest Conference of Mayors for federal funding. And exactly like Alderman Bellato was saying, this is a long-term project that would likely span out over at least 5 years.
Thank you very much. Do we have a motion and a second?
No, we don't.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, we'll need-
Bellato.
I'll
Okay,
second.
we got a motion. Who's the second?
Hawley.
Okay.
Hawley.
If any questions? If not, roll call.
Question, Alderman
Yes, sir.
Johnson. This is
Go ahead.
Eric Alvarez. The question
Yes,
is
Alderman.
Eric Alvarez. Is this the project that you stated that you could not find a service that could do our crooked roads or alleys?
Alderman Johnson, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. No, but this is this is converting Western Avenue, the
To a
main
two-way.
west. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so then the next one is, right? Because it's, yeah, okay, all right.
Okay, that answers it. Okay. Any other questions regarding this resolution? 023? If not, roll call, please.
Steve-O.
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson.
Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas.
Aye.
Costas, aye. Hawley.
Aye.
Hawley, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 11 ayes, Your Honor.
Let me just make this comment regarding that resolution. I have the letter from IDOT where they gave us the green light to go back to a two-way. So, we do have the official letter from IDOT dated back in 2014. Go ahead, Alderman.
Yeah, Mayor, I remember when that came through, and basically it's what they say about $10 million project. This would hopefully get majority of that paid if we do lucky enough to get it one day. So.
Correct.
All right,
correct.
resolution number 2020-024, a resolution regarding surface transportation program funding for Division Street reconstruction from Vermont Street to Broadway Street. Basically, this is, I remember Jason Berry, I think, had something to do with this, making that it's a connection between two state roads, Broadway and Vermont. So it's eligible for majority funding, and I don't think it's projected until next year. Eric, if you want to do the same thing, give a synopsis.
Sure. Thank you again. This is Eric Alvarez. So regarding the Division Street reconstruction, This is again another project exactly how Alderman Bellato described, which will use federal highway funding, which is Surface Transportation Program funding through the Southwest Conference of Mayors. And the resolution for tonight is to commit the local funds for the project. This is on a much shorter time frame than Western Avenue, being a much less complicated project. But it would be funded through TIF 5. And we're hoping to have the agreements back from IDOT around August, but they really come back from Springfield whenever they come back, but this is what we need to keep the project going.
All right, anything else? This is Alderman
ahead.
Johnson to Alvarez. Is this the project that they could not do the special streets that was how Blue Island were built?
Hey, Alderman Johnson, this is Eric Alvarez again. I remember, I think I know what you're talking about now, and the Green Alley project with the sewer district is I believe the next project on the agenda. And I think that's the one you're talking about. So did you want me, maybe we could discuss that at the next one? So because to answer your question, no, this is Division Street reconstructing the road at the approaches to the new bridge.
Okay, and I'm sorry because I don't have my notes in front of me.
No, that's all right.
But
Okay,
thank
Alderman.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So we got a motion. Do we have a second? And then
No,
if
we
not,
do not. We do not.
Alderman Hill, second.
Bellato.
Okay,
Got it.
Bellato, Hill.
okay, roll call, please.
Steve-O.
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson.
Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas.
Aye.
Costas, aye. Hawley.
Aye.
Hawley, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 11 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
All right, next we have Resolution 2020-025, a resolution approving and authorizing a contract with ACGS Marine Insurance Company for mobile vehicle insurance. I don't have answers on this one. I heard it was a very last minute thing that had to go through so the insurance expires. I think Kerry might know more about it because he was on the meeting.
Yes, members of the council, this is a policy of insurance that insures the major vehicles in the fire department, the three ambulances, 3 engines, and a truck, and then the chief's vehicle and an FPO vehicle. These are all various ages are various, and the policy provides for basically equipment protection in the event there is some sort of damage to the vehicles over and above the deductible. The term sheet attached was just submitted last week, so it was presented to the Finance Committee for consideration, and now it's before you for the approval of the payment of the premium, which on an annual basis is $7,270. By the way, I just happened to notice that the letters ACGS should actually be AGCS. So we will make that correction and submit it to the clerk in the morning if you approve this resolution.
Got it. Any other questions?
Yes.
If not, I just need to repeat. Go ahead.
This is Alderman Johnson again. Mayor, it came up in the committee and I talked about it already. And Attorney Horvath gave me an answer on it. But I just want to go moving forward in the future that no company that we have to pay give us a last minute adjustment so where we cannot look at other price comparables.
You got it. Okay.
And because the thing is that it was been companies that come in and gave us quotes or wanted to give us quotes for us being a non-insured company that did not get the information that they needed to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges. We're talking about saving money. This is what we got to do. Not because they've been doing it for us for a long time, but we still should have an option to look at other companies as well. Thank you.
I agree. All right. That's fine. We will make sure of that. Thank you.
We need a
Any other
motion.
questions?
We need a motion.
We got a motion? We need a motion, a second?
I'll second. Alderman Carr.
And who did the motion? Alderman Bellato. All right. Roll call, please.
Steve-O.
No.
Steve-O, no. Johnson.
No.
Johnson, no. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Hawley.
Aye.
Hawley, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Meck.
Aye.
Meck, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Oh, I missed Costas. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Costas.
that's an aye for me as well, Randy.
Okay, I'm sorry, Will.
No problem.
And then Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 9 ayes and 2 noes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
All right, we have one last one here. A motion to authorize the city engineer to notify MWRD that the city intends to proceed with a project to relieve flooding near 119th Street for design, construction, operation, and maintenance of a Blue Island bioswale and permeable alley. I believe this is located where the home we just tore down.
It is.
Correct.
19th
Yes,
place
right
there.
behind the train station.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I know this is just asking permission to go forward. So going forward after this, there'll be still motions to do it and go out to bid and review on multiple levels because of our issues in the past in that area. But this is just a motion to authorize to apply to do it. Yes, to get it started.
All right. We got a motion and we need a second.
Alderman Carr.
Thank you. Any questions?
I have a question.
This
I have a question for Eric Alvarez.
Go ahead.
Mr. Alvarez, will permeable material be used?
Alderman Steve-O, this is Eric Alvarez. So the 119th Place alley will be reconstructed with permeable pavement. During the design, we'll decide whether that'll be in the form of permeable pavers or permeable asphalt. But in either case, the goal of the project and part of the scope of the project is reconstructing the alley with permeable pavement.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. You got a
Alderman
motion, you got a
Johnson.
second? Go ahead, sir.
Alderman Johnson, to Mr. Alvarez again. Is this the project that was stated that they couldn't promise about the originality of keeping it the way it was?
Alderman Johnson, this is Eric. Okay, I think I might have miscommunicated there, what we were talking about. So, this might require a little bit of explanation. I hope I can explain it to you, by Zoom is a little difficult. We can always look at plans too, What I was describing was there was an issue with the last permeable alley project that we did in 2018. I shouldn't say we did, the city did in 2018, where some of the garages that were at 45 degrees to the property lines couldn't be repaved all the way up to. So like you couldn't repave the driveway all the way up to the garage apron. And that's because of where the city property lines end if the garage is angled with respect to the lines of the city property. That is something that likely, like an issue that would likely come up again on any alley project we ever do. There are ways to work through that, but they're not typical like city project ways. Like you have to get a temporary easement to be on private property. And it's just not typically done on public projects, although it is very common. It's just not typical on projects of this type. But I hope I'm describing that because it's a little bit difficult to describe, when you're not like looking at a plan or something like that. Or because I think I must have miscommunicated. Does that answer your question at all?
Not really. Because
Sorry.
what you have mentioned is that because of how uniquely parts of our city are made and different, is that the contractor couldn't guarantee that he could bring it back to the original form that it would be per se made the way that they can make it. And I had stated to the chairman that because Blue Island is one of the oldest cities in the state of Illinois, that I don't think that we can accept what they cannot do, but what they can do in our city if they plan to get paid or plan to have any future projects in the city of Blue Island. I was actually delivering boxes of food to people who needed it in the 7th Ward. And I looked at that project, and I'm just blessed that I'm not the alderman in that area, because it was no way I could contain my cool on how it looks at this present time. And being an alderman right now, even though it's not my ward I'm talking about, I have a concern because I represent the city, not only the 1st Ward.
Thank you, Alderman. Anybody else? If not, I need a roll call.
Steve-O.
Aye.
Steve-O, aye. Johnson.
No.
Johnson, no. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas.
Aye. Thank you.
Costas, aye. Yeah. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Farnwell. Farnwell. Oh, okay.
Hear me?
Yeah. Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 10 ayes and 1 no, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Anything else?
That's it, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Public Health and Safety Committee? I know our chairperson isn't there. Any report, or should we just wait until he
There's no
shows
report,
up?
but there is one
Got
item. There is, I shouldn't say there's no report. With him not being here, there is one item on the agenda under his committee, though. It's an ordinance rescinding handicap parking restrictions.
That's municipal services.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Okay, so no report.
Sorry.
That's fine. Okay, we'll move on to Municipal Services Committee.
Yes, I have a report, Your Honor. This is Alderman Carr.
Yes.
The municipal services for the meeting of June the 9th. Present were Bob Jackson, Eric Alvarez, Ted Ruthenberg, Jim Postrow, Betty Harmeyer, Howard Kapari, Alderman Farnwald, Alderman Steve-O, and Alderman Carr. Also present was Randy Heuser and Mike Brown. Oh, no, he was not there. I'm sorry. Also present was Randy Heuser. The meeting was called to order at 6:06. There was one email from Alderman Clinker regarding the street repaving of Edison Street. Eric Alvarez responded saying they had met with residents and Public Works. Alderman Steve-O said that the residents want the project done right. Eric Alvarez advised that the project and work completed will be removed and redone. There was an email from Carol DePace Green in which she sent an email regarding the signage on the door at the John D. Rita Recreation Center, which reads Blue Island Police Department Substation. Bob Jackson said the signage had been removed. Under Public Works, Jim Postrow gave the monthly report from Public Works. Howard Kapari talked about the 2 quotes that had been received regarding rat abatement. He had reached out to 3 companies and only 2 responded with pricing. Pest Management and Grizz both responded with pricing for macro and micro level pest control. Pest Management was presenting a 3-month contract for $4,980 in which the city would purchase the traps. Grizz listed the services that would be offered and the plan was more flexible. Their monthly service charge would be $200 per month with an open contract. Alderman Farnwald said that given the budget constraints, we should start with the smallest option first and see what the effectiveness would be. Alderman Carr noted that businesses such as restaurants and grocery stores hire their own pest control services. Alderman Steve-O shared that he had seen foxes walking down the alleys, probably hunting, and he felt that there probably was a serious problem. He urged the committee to go with Pest Management, a Blue Island company. Jim Postrow commented that he felt the health inspector would be checking on the businesses to be sure that they are using pest control services. Howard Kapari noted that we have only had a part-time health inspector, and he had mentioned to the new inspector that they needed to be more proactive. Howard Kapari recommended that we use Grizz. There was a motion by Alderman Schoenwald to accept a proposal by Grizz with a cap on expenses. Second by Alderman Stevo. All in favor, motion carried. The contract was forwarded to the Finance Department. Under the Water Department, Betty Harmeyer gave a water report. The letter regarding water delinquencies has begun to be sent out. Alderman Schoenwald mentioned that he was surprised that there weren't more delinquencies. Under the John D. Reeder Rec Center, Bob Jackson said the police emblems had been taken down per the request of the mayor, but the door needed to be repainted. Under the golf course, Ted Ruthenberg had sent out reports on the golf course. Alderman Schoenwald asked for clarification on the Servicescape contract. He also asked about the estimated revenues going forward. Ted Ruthenberg replied that his estimate of revenue would be close to the revenue of last year, and that the golf course would definitely break even for the season. Under Robinson Engineering, Eric Alvarez said that there were 3 projects that the city needed to move on in the month of June. The first one was 19R0751 MWRD Green Infrastructure Grant, 119th Place Alley and Bioswale. Jim Polstro said it was recommended that we give the go-ahead for this. It would cost the city $60,000, which would come from the water fund. Alderman Schoenwald made a motion to approve, second by Alderman Stevo. All in favor, motion carried. The second and third projects were the 17R0317 Division Street reconstruction, which should be approved by Springfield sometime in August, and the 20-R0398 Western Avenue two-way STP application, which would have little upfront cost. Southwest Conference of Mayors needs Blue Island to recommit. There was a motion by Alderman Schoenwald, second by Alderman Stevo. All in favor. Alderman Schoenwald asked about 19R0380.01 2019 CDBG Collins Street improvements from Western Avenue to Vincennes Road. Eric Alvarez said this was a CDBG project and we would lose the funding if we did not follow through. Jim Polstro said an email was sent to the county and they were waiting for a response. Alderman Carr said she would forward this to the Finance Committee for consideration along with the other 3 projects. There were no alderman concerns. There was a motion to adjourn by Alderman Schoenwald, second by Alderman Stevo. The meeting ended at 6:55. Our next regular meeting will be July 14th at 6 o'clock.
Thank you. Do we still have that ordinance?
Also, I'm sorry, yeah, I do have, like to make a motion for ordinance number 2020-021, an ordinance rescinding handicap parking restrictions at 2853 Everett Street in the city of Blue Island, county of Cook, state of Illinois.
Do we have a second? We got a motion. We need a second.
Alderman Hill, second.
Thank you very much. Any questions? If not, roll call, please.
Stevo.
Aye.
Stevo, aye. Johnson. Johnson.
Aye. Aye.
Johnson, aye. Alexander.
Aye.
Alexander, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Costas.
Aye.
Costas, aye. Hawley.
Aye.
Hawley, aye. Farnwell.
Aye.
Farnwell, aye. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, aye. Mack.
Aye.
Mack, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Zylman.
Aye.
Zylman, aye. 11 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else, Alderman?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I got a
Committee?
question. I got a question, Mayor, for Alderman Carr.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Do you know if the Rex in the door has been painted?
I do not know. I did go down there and I talked to Mr. Jackson, and he said that he would get the door painted. There was just a couple of scratch marks on it.
Right. I'm just saying we're paying somebody to be down to facility that's not open. I'm asking, was it painted or is it in the process of getting painted?
I don't know if it has been painted. He said he would get it painted.
Thank you.
All right, anything else? If not, Judiciary Committee.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hi, this is Alderman Hill. I have a question about Emily Myers and Kevin McKenzie. Actually, what do they do?
They sit on the Civil Service Board.
Okay, would that be somewhat connected to the Public Safety and Health Committee?
No.
Okay, and I was wondering.
No, completely separate.
Okay.
Thank you. Judiciary Committee report, anything?
We did not meet this month. Our next one scheduled is July 21st. However, we're going to try and have a special.
Oh, that's right,
set
the
up
special meeting,
to,
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. All right, thank you. Thank you, Alderman Hawley. Any aldermanic announcements or comments?
I do, Mayor. Alderman Mack.
Yes.
Eric Alvarez, the issues in the 5th Ward, the old 7th Ward, should not be any surprise. This has been going on for decades. It's not, we've all inherited this. We've all inherited these issues. We can meet all we want. We can take, messages. We can look at emails, but they want a plan for correction. That's all they're asking. They know, it comes down to one thing, money, right? It's always money. But they want a plan. And I have to tell you, my heart goes out to my residents, our residents, because I've seen the loss of personal items. I've seen the damage. I'm telling you, they are not making this up. And we keep on not dotting the I. And this is the biggest issue with the city of Blue Island. We say we're going to correct things or we're going to try to correct things, and nothing ever gets done. And I am telling you, they are organized, they are powerful as a group, and they are ready to go to the press and tell their story. So a meeting is fine, but have corrective measures ready, because otherwise you're just spinning their wheels. And again, if you are surprised that they have concerns over, these issues, look, you'll have photographs. The mayor has been noticed. There's been letters back and forth of this. And I'm telling you, have corrective measures getting done. As simple as the rain gardens, even just getting cut down because of they're telling me the rodent issue and the wildlife issue is just unbelievable down there. So that would be step one. And then longer term for corrective measures for sewer maintenance, sewer, just checking that this work is done appropriately, and long-term issues with grants and funding to correct this. That's all I've had to say. And you know what? I've inherited this. I'm the one who gets phone calls, 20, 30 phone calls on a weekend. And I go down there and there's nothing I can say. I tear up because I see the damage. When you see family photographs floating in water, it's shameful that our residents have to put up with this for decades. That's all I have to say.
Thank you much. Any other Alderman?
Alderman Steve would like to address Mr. Alvarez.
Go ahead.
Mr. Alvarez. Hello, Eric
hello.
Alvarez.
Yeah, Alderman Stevo, yes. This is Eric Alvarez.
Yes. When will Lindahl remove the first layer of asphalt on Edison and Wall Street and do it right? And what date will the project be finished? Could you tell us that?
I don't have the completion date for the project off the top of my head, but we will definitely hold them to it. That's part of their construction contract. And if they're late, liquidated damages are, I believe, $1,000 a day. So I hope that answers that question. I can send you via email the completion date from the contract. I just don't have it off the top of my head. With regards to the removing that failed leveling binder layer of asphalt that's on there now, I don't have their schedule. I've been pressing them to get out there, and I will continue to press them to get out there. But at the end of the day, they have a firm completion date as part of their construction contract. And if they are late by a day, the city has every right to charge them liquidated damages.
Eric, I'm requesting that you email me with this information and daily progress report.
We'll get it. You know what, Alderman, he'll send it to me and then we'll forward it to you. Is that all right?
Thank you. That's fine. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other Alderman?
Yes, this is Alderman Johnson, and I just wanted to let Alderman Mack, if there's anything I can do to help you in that process with your group of people, please do not hesitate to call me. I already assist them in feeding the seniors in that area, some of the seniors in that area, and I've seen that area, and it's terrible. It's terrible.
Dexter, I appreciate everything you do for this city and the people. I truly do. Thank you.
Any other Alderman?
I would like to thank Alderman Hawley for being the representative on site for the meeting this evening.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Alderman. If there's no others, then I'll need a motion for adjournment.
One thing.
And I'll need a second.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Just as a reminder to all the aldermen, we need your help. And I say it on behalf of the police department and the fire department regarding the fireworks. We need to get out and get the message out. We will continue putting the pressure, and we'll take this very, very, very seriously. Thank you. Be safe.
Mayor, before you leave, is there a standard place where they're going to have fireworks for people to come and see?
No, not in Blue Island.
Okay, just want to know.
Yeah, not in Blue Island this year. Thank you.
Okay.